Yeah, I can't shoot this one.
That's all I'm saying.
You want to use work with this? Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. That was Michelle. I'll put you out.
All right, folks. So we have just started our live stream, and we were told. Okay. All right. So we have just been informed of the decision, which you guys will see that we posted, and we are actually just waiting for the respective parties to come outside. Basically, the government lost. Landmark case. The government lost, folks. Good news for so many people today who fought hard for this referendum. As you guys know, Shirley Rolston actually mounted the referendum, the judicial review application in relation to the referendum. And the judge basically found, I'm just going to read a bit of his summary while we're waiting on the respective parties to come out. He basically found his conclusion: for reasons of legality and on the basis that such a law will guarantee the constitutional right to a fair and effective vote in a people-initiated, binding referendum, I find that the Referendum Law 2019 is incompatible with Section 70 of the Constitution because it fails to satisfy the requirement of a general law governing all Section 70 referendums, and it is therefore not in accordance with such a law. I will hear further arguments on the appropriate relief. So again, lots of happy people here today because you guys have won. So this is fantastic news for the people.
Yes, we won a huge victory.
So people are super excited. And these are some of the volunteers who worked closely with, who were part of the People for Referendum. And obviously they're super elated. And you guys are catching it firsthand here.
Where's Shirley?
So we are waiting on Shirley to come out. And again, she was the individual whose name was actually on the documentation. So yeah, super exciting day for the people of the Cayman Islands. So maybe we can grab, we're about to get ran over here, but maybe we can grab a quick word with a few of the persons here.
Words that they use. They said incompatible, failed to satisfy.
Hi guys.
To the law. So these type of words I think are really important if you think about all the things that we've been saying and the fact that we need our government to listen, right?
Exactly.
So they found that the framework of the question is incompatible, fails to satisfy, not in accordance with the law. So what do you think is the most exciting thing about having this outcome?
Just that the power of the people. I really think this is, I know this is Shirley up there on her own right now, but this is the power of the people because she'll say to you, like, it's us behind her, supporting her, that's got us this far. Thank you for everyone who's donated to this cause, to the judicial review. This has been such a long journey, but worth it in the end because we got a huge victory.
As well, that things have really changed together. As opposed to before when status quo was what it was and you had to accept it. Now people are showing that they're willing to put their time and energy and even their money behind a cause that's seeking justice. And today was, I think, testament to that commitment.
Absolutely.
And it inspires the region to other Caribbean nations are looking at us. We'll be looking at today's ruling and seeing if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
So basically, that's it.
Absolutely.
Strong-minded people.
Perfect. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Yes, so we're just waiting on Shirley to come out. And we're going to speak to a few other persons perhaps who are here. It was a pretty packed courtroom. Lots of people came to hear the decision. So trying to not interfere with other media. Hi. How are you feeling about this decision? Your daughter was, she stood up. against the government. And
She felt very convinced that it would work.
yeah,
So I'm very happy for her.
the outcome was positive.
She may have been the forefront, but there was a lot of...
It was it was a team, for sure.
So, yeah, I'm very pleased.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. What do you guys think about this decision today?
Victory for the island, I would say.
Yeah.
For the whole Caribbean.
I mean, for sure, there are other people who are watching this and I think taking note.
Very proud to share his efforts.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wait on the hero of the day to hopefully step out here shortly. And again, folks, if you're just tuning in to the live stream, the decision is in reference to the judicial review application, where the CPR group, the National Trust, they basically took on the government, and they have won today. The judge actually found in their favor, and we do have the decision here, which we can post on the website a little bit later on. But at the end of the day, the conclusion is that the referendum law, which the government pushed through in an effort to have this referendum in December, is actually incompatible with Section 70 of the Constitution.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, speech. We need a speech, Shirley.
Claudia, you too.
So,
Claudia, come.
Melanie, where are you?
victorious day for the people.
Come on. Alright.
This is part of the group that binded together to make this all possible.
In the middle, or Shirley in the middle. Shirley in the middle.
So there we have it, folks. Day of victory.
People power, that's what this is. People power.
Sorry, guys, we were taking a photo.
I just want everybody to know that this is what happens when a little group of people get together and do wonderful things. And I would not have been this far if it had not been for CPR that started this process about 17 months ago, and they could not take it to judicial review as a group. So I stepped up to the plate. But this win is on behalf of all of the people of the Cayman Islands, and it should be a warning to the government that they are on notice to do things the right way, or they will have us on their backs. Caymanians are and we have to band together and do the right things for our country, and this sets a precedent for the overseas territories as well. So congratulations to Cayman.
Yeah.
Don't stop now.
First off, in light of the decision and the call for a general law, in essence, to govern all elections, we know that government says we know that government says they have a general law is in the process, but won't come until sometime in the second quarter of the year, which of course would inevitably delay the process and the referendum vote. So first off, what's your take on this inevitable delay, and how soon do you want to see a law in place?
As CPR, we were never in a rush to have a referendum. We wanted a fair and just referendum for our people, where our people could get the information needed to make a vote on an issue that we consider national importance. It's what we consider to be national importance. It doesn't matter what the government thinks it is. The people are the ones that decide what an issue of national importance is. Correct. So for our referendum to be unfair and have holes in it and gaps where the government could manipulate anything they wanted in that was not fair. And we had to take the next step to take it to a judicial review. And I'm very thankful to Justice Owen that he could see that the unfairness in it, and that you cannot just have every referendum having its own law. You have to have a framework where when individual referendums are called, then there is a framework to function under. Of course, they can add things to that to tweak it for that particular referendum, but there has to be a general framework. Otherwise, the petitions can be manipulated, as we saw, and and the verification of the petitions can be manipulated, as we saw, and with the framework, that will not be able to happen. So this is a victory for the people, and they should be very proud. All those people who signed the petition, all of those who could not sign but wanted to, this is a victory for all of you, and it's to all the heroes that have gone before us. Aunt Leela, who wrote our national song, is one of my heroes, and she's never been recognized as a national hero, but she truly was. She did a lot for this country, and those are the things we have to remember, the words of that song, and we have to fight for what is ours. We shouldn't have to, but if we have to, we're going to fight. Yes, we're going to fight.
In the event that government decides to appeal the decision, will you guys continue the fight?
Of course we will, absolutely. We'll take every legal option that's available to us, because we believe in what we're doing, and we thank everybody for their support. This is a national issue. This is not a CPR issue. This is not a me issue. This is the people of the Cayman Islands that are now waking up and finding their voices and demanding what we deserve.
Where do you guys go from here?
We'll start on the campaign trail. We want people to get registered to vote. That is the most important thing right now. Every Caymanian that is 18 years old must go and register to vote. This is a part of history that you want to be a part of. You don't want this to pass you by, and you want to be a part of it. It's very important for every Caymanian who's 18 years old to register to vote. And if you need any help with that, we are happy to help you. It's a very easy process. Go to the elections office or go on the elections.ky website. Everything is explained. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you all. Thank you all. And stay tuned.
Reaches for Shirley. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray to all of you.
Mr. Davies from National Trust, you will also join her in
Hi, how are you? If you could just tell us a little bit about what you thought.
Yes, I will understand this.
I think we're about to get ran over here.
We're going to be right going in here just to...
Oh, sorry.
Who do you represent? Sorry.
Cayman Mall Road. So we're streaming live at the moment.
I think this gentleman.
Okay, it looks like they're just bringing. Yikes, that's okay. It looks like we're just.
I think compass. Compass. Let's move this way.
Looks like we just got. Better get out of the way here. Prisoner who they're bringing in at the moment. So thank you.
So we're recording. First things first, could I get you just to, or could you take a tiny step back for me?
Yes.
All right, yep, that's fine. And can I get you just to say your name and your title for me so I have it on the record?
Yes, my name is Peter Davey. I'm the Vice Chairman of the National Trust. Our Chairman has recused himself, and our Executive Director is off the island. So I'm standing in for them. Really, what I have to say is the National Trust is very happy with the outcome of this court case. Judge Owen's judgment has been, has pleased us a lot. And I just ask you to read our press release, because that sums up our entire position, and it's quite complex, so I would suggest you read it, and then you'll understand exactly where we're coming from. But needless to say, we're very pleased with the outcome, and we hope that this dock, if it ever does happen, is built in the right way. And if not, then so be it. But we believe that at the moment, the way we see it, the destruction to the environment is completely unacceptable. and that the people of this island are not in full possession of all the facts about the damage that would be done. And that's really what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know, I have to.
I don't think anything was met.
All right, folks. So again, Cayman Mall Road bringing you this live. The people have won. This is a historical day here in the Cayman Islands. It's amazing when the people band together and they take on the government, who, again, I always stress, has unlimited resources. They have the bottomless pit, which is our money, that they can use to fight us. And despite having those unlimited resources available, they, in this particular case,